The following program is rated TV mature. What you are about to watch contains explicit language, adult themes, violence, and may not be suitable for viewers under 18. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. There I am. Hi. Okay. Damn technology. Welcome to this very unique, shall we say, simulcast of Meach'S Musings here on, of course, the Jeff Meacham Network. You're watching this on youtube.com/Jeff Meacham, which I greatly appreciate all of you that are watching on there. I definitely appreciate everybody watching over at the NoDQ.com side of things, over at Aaron Riff No DQ, and even you guys watching on the Greg Cherry brand. Thank you guys for watching. And, of course, I'm also on my Facebook and my Periscope/Twitter. So thank you guys very, very much for being here. This originally was going to be a positive show. It was going to be a show that was generated out of a question that was posed to me yesterday on Talk Wrestling prior to Monday Night Raw starting, asking for a card, for asking for me to book a card based on the dream matches I've always wanted to see. And I was really looking forward to doing that. And then I got the reports today about what happened in the Thunderdome over the last few days. And God, if I couldn't, I really wanted to bite back and just, you know what, don't say anything. But I need to say something. And I fully blame Greg Cherry for this because I watched, well, I helped produce, honestly, if you want to be real about it, the Greg Cherry show yesterday. And he went into a section of his show called What's Trending Now. And he basically he pulled no punches about what's going on with the police, the current state of police force here in this country. So I am motivated. I am what do you call it? I am highly pissed the fuck off. Let's just be real. That's why it says TV mature today. I'm not going to give a fuck today. And Aaron, I'm sorry if I get you thrown off YouTube. If you need to cancel my access to your stream, that's fine. But this is ridiculous. So for the better part of definitely this calendar year, because 2020 is a shit show, but for a long time now, a good, huge chunk of the WWE universe, the WWE fandom, if you will, have been whining and moaning and bitching about how they don't get included in the process of booking television, how Vince and his minions don't think about them when they produce television, how they just do what they want, and the WWE is produced to entertain Vince and the hell with the rest of us. And I've heard all that, and I've even agreed with a lot of that because honestly, leave it to the cleaver. Okay. If you saw the comment in the chat room, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure that's over on, I don't know if you're on my, I'm just gonna throw it up there. Hell with it. It is what it is. There you go. That's golden. Thank you, Colin. I really needed that laugh. Thank you. So all I've heard since the modern era started, since the PG era became a thing, was how crappy the product is, and I wish I could do something. And then the WWE, rather than risk everybody's getting sick, or rather than risk everybody's chance of spreading the virus if you have it and you don't know it, opens up, rents out the Amway Center down in Orlando for, I think, almost $500,000 they're paying to rent this damn place out, right? And it installs this thing called the Thunderdome. And I admit, I was skeptical. I was like, okay, this sounds really freaking stupid. And to my surprise, it looked very nice on SmackDown. It looked great at the pay-per-view on Sunday, and it really looked nice last night as I was a part of it. And I don't know if a lot of you know, I did end up getting a seat in the Thunderdome yesterday for Monday Night Raw. If you watch Main Event this coming week, I don't know what day it goes up on, whatever platform it goes up on, but after Ali's match, Ali's going to leave the ring and go out to ringside, out near where I think the announce table is, and I am right there on camera with clapping my hands over my head in a bright pink Real Men Wear Pink shirt. You can't miss me. Big fat ginger in a pink shirt and a Vegas Golden Knights hat. You can't miss me if you try. I was excited to be a part of Thunder. I was excited to be part of something that is different, is new, is creative. I liked the way that Vince and his team were thinking about this Thunderdome thing. And then I wake up this morning because, well, you have to wake up to start your day, right? And I go check the news, as I do every single day. He is facing somebody from Underground. I forgot the guy's name, but the commentators made it very clear he is an Underground personality. I couldn't tell you his name. If you put a gun to my head, you have to blow me away because I can't remember the guy's name. Anyway, I got to check the news this morning, and Chris Benoit pictures in the Thunderdome. Picture of the asshole that was stalking and damn near attacked Sonya Deville. A gentleman wearing a Ku Klux Klan outfit in the Thunderdome on one of the picture squares. And then they started, apparently somebody tried to get a feed of an ISIS video of killing somebody. Okay. What the hell are you blithering idiots thinking about? Like, all you have done for the better part of a decade or more is moan and groan and bitch about how lame the product is, how stupid the show is, how it's lame, how it's boring. I don't want to watch this anymore. The WWE allows you idiots to go into their arena essentially, and what do? You pull crap like that. And what really infuriates the living shit out of me is that I was made very clear in the paragraph that I got from WWE production that, don't wear your own stuff. Don't wear anything that's not WWE or, anything that's not basically plain footage. Or plain footage. I'm reading the comments. Plain colors, single colors. Why wear this today? Just to prove a point. I fully intended to wear my Championship Network logo, this logo T-shirts, my No DQ hat, and just really get the product name out there. But I didn't want to upset the balance of power in the production truck at the Amway Center. I thought, you know what? Not going to go there. Not going to deal with it. Not going to mess with Dunn or whoever's doing that. So I refrained. And then these assholes get through with Benoit and the guy that was stalking Daria. And it infuriates the living shit out of me that, and not only that, but WWE had an opportunity to edit the footage from last night before they put it on their YouTube this morning, and they still had the KKK guy in their YouTube clips. What the actual, not going to get thrown out air and off the air. What the actual hell were they thinking? Like, I'm so glad I didn't see it during when I was in the crowd, because I would have been so mad had I seen that. I was so focused on, putting myself over, getting my own dumbass on camera that I didn't really focus on it. But I did see the stuff about Benoit right away. I mean, that was made very clear the minute it happened. It was all over social media. Aaron talked about it last night on his show. On the Raw recap, and then I found out that the guy's stalking Daria, and it's just so maddening that the troll level of the internet wrestling fandom has reached a point where rather than just go and sit there in front of your stupid keyboards and your damn webcams and enjoy the experience of being at a WWE show, you have to troll because people hate Vince and people hate WWE. No one is forcing you mother effers to watch this stuff. Nobody's forcing you to watch me right now. All 29 of you that are watching this over the 3 YouTubes and my Facebook page. Nobody's making you guys watch this. You don't have to. But you choose to, and then you choose to be dickheads about it. This is why I don't put up with trolls on my own channel, because of shit like this. And it just bothers me that we as a people, and I'm talking about the human friggin' race, not just WWE fans or AEW fans or hockey fans or baseball fans or music fans or television fans or movie fans or whatever. It's just ridiculous that you guys just can't behave and watch the show and enjoy being a fan. What the hell is so hard about being a friggin' fan? Why do you guys have to, make yourselves part of the show and get yourselves over? And I time that out. I don't need a freaking Brazzers comment on my stream, Ken. That's stupid. And if Shanti wants to be mad at me, let him be mad at me. It's ridiculous. So anyway, it's infuriated me for a long time that this has been the trend of society, that rather than just sit there and enjoy and be fans of whatever you love, we have to bitch about it. We have to complain about it. We have to point out what's wrong with it. Why can't we point out what's right with things? Why can't we point out what's good about things? That Thunderdome experience was amazing. The way they pulled that off last night. Report Card Radio, he made a Brazzers reference. I put it at the very top of the show. And if you want me to throw the damn banner back up there, I will gladly do it. There it is. Right there. I'm going to leave it there for the world to look at for the rest of the show. Because, honest to God, I'm just over it. I understand that the culture of wrestling fans, especially wrestling fans, but entertainment fans in general, they feel like, exactly, Big G, here we go. I feel like they are self-entitled and do what they want to do. Right. My other issue with that whole thing is we're allegedly being vetted by WWE production, right? I was a good little boy. I was a good little soldier. And you know what? I realized what Shanti was doing, so when he comes back, I'll apologize. I thought you guys were talking about me, and that's how pissed off I am. I didn't even understand what you guys were saying. Yeah, it very well could be that we get a Brazzers thing in there next. God, it would have been awful. That's the mindset that people go into this with. How can I screw this show up? How can I mess with things? How can I infiltrate and be disruptive? The thing that really grinded my gears, and I'm going to go off on this person. I don't know his name. I didn't catch his name. Don't give a shit what his name is. I really don't. The guy that put the Velveteen Dream sign up over the weekend. Was bragging about the fact that they'll never find him and they can't get his VPN because he's in Canada or whatever. It's like, okay, you're a dick. You're a dick. And you knew you were being a dick, and you revel in that. So whoever you are, I forget your name, and if you want to throw it up there, that's fine. You are a dickhead. Yeah, okay. Feel better. And I hope they do find him. And yes, I did get the grinding gears thing for Peter Griffin. Ken, thank you for the reference check. Okay. I kind of exploded there. Thank you. I was talking in the group chat. I was referencing it to blowing a nut and then having after sex smoke, because I've been fired up about this all day. I've also been dealing with the fact I've been on the phone with 3 different doctors today over shit's going on with here, and it's a mess. And housing thing, it's just a complete shit show over here at JMN Studios. So again, I'm sorry if the reference in the chat room got misunderstood. I just don't understand why we as wrestling fans feel the need to disrupt rather than just enjoy. Why? What? Okay, let me ask everybody here, because I've got 27 people watching me. So I'm going to ask all 27 of you. When you guys go to a wrestling show or concert or sporting event or something out in public that involves a huge group of people in public, do you honestly feel the compulsion to be disruptive? Like, do you guys go into an event you're attending with the mindset of, how can I get this shit shut down? How can I cause complete and utter chaos? Because I don't understand that mentality. I don't comprehend that lack of comprehension about common sense. Like, it boggles my mind that these assholes with the Benoit picture and the guy that was stalking Daria, and it just, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And it's not just wrestling. I know, because I've been going to hockey games my whole life. Like, literally, I'm pretty sure my mom was 2 days away from giving birth to me, and she went to a game. So I've literally been going to Los Angeles Kings games for over 37 years, right? Almost 38 years now, because I'm pretty sure she was pregnant, during the early part of the season, the 82-83 seasons. So anyway, and I see it all the time. You have people, throwing stuff at the ice, or it's just shit like that. The Wave, Ian. Okay, the Wave. I think the Wave's stupid, personally. I always have. I never liked the Wave. Even as a kid, I'd sit there and just meh. So I just get infuriated with the mentality that people feel the need to disrupt rather than enjoy. Like, that's why I said it earlier a few minutes ago. That's why I sit here with my hand on my mouse and wait for them freaking trolls, because out you go. So, and the only reason I don't completely ban you guys on here is because I don't know which YouTube stream you're on when I'm banning, so I can't ban from Aaron's or Greg channel. That's not right. I can't put you on timeout, though, and same on you. It's just ridiculous. I don't know, Michael. I mean, Michael says, do you think the WWE changes the Thunderdome in any way after what happened yesterday? I would like to think so. I would like to think that whoever is in charge of that production is doing a better job vetting and keeping a better eye on things. Like, how the hell? I mean, and it wasn't like the Benoit thing was a temporary inclusion. Somebody was able to screen cap it long enough, see it long enough to get a screen cap and blast over social media. And Aaron knew who it was right away, because that picture of Chris Benoit, honest to God, is one of the main things that led me to his desk chair 13 years ago. And off I went with Talk Wrestling. So I've seen that picture so many times. I can see it in my nightmares at this point. So, and yeah, he brought it up early in the show last night. It's just so damn frustrating that people feel the need to do this. I don't get it. I don't. And it hurts my heart that people honestly can do that. No, they shouldn't pay the fans to be on Thunderdome because then they'll really feel entitled. Oh, they pay me. I can do what the hell I want. What they need to do is have better screening and constant vigilance. If you guys are Harry Potter fans, and if you're not, sorry in advance. In the fourth book, the fourth movie, the guy impersonating Professor Moody talks to the students, the budding wizards, about having constant vigilance against the evils of the world. Duh! Constant vigilance. You can't tell me, you cannot sit there and tell me in Orlando WWE production team that you mother effers can't sit there and make sure and watch that everything is going according to plan. Yes, Ian, Goblet of Fire. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name. I'm in the process of rereading the books thanks to Greg Cherry's wife. I'm rereading, trying to catch up to where she is in book 2. So I'm way behind. And I also just actually bought the movie set on Blu-ray today. It's going to be here next week. So anyway, I couldn't hear the fans in the Thunderdome when I was sitting there, report card radio, but I could hear the questions. Excuse me. There's too many questions. I could hear the in-ring action during commercials before they would put up, whatever in-arena commercial they were showing on the big screen during the regular operations. So I did get to hear some things that you would normally hear if you were in the arena, which was kind of cool. It's ridiculous. That, again, I guess the buzzword's ridiculous and absurd and whatever. So, anyway, be better than the assholes I saw last night. Be better than that. I know that my fans, I know the No DQ fans, I know the fans of the Greg Cherry brand are better than that, and can behave themselves like good little boys and girls. So, if you happen to sign up for SmackDown attendance this Friday, I'm not going. I'm just not going to deal with it. I don't want to. WWEThunderdome.com, Ken. Let me make a banner for that. I'll give the assholes a plug, whatever. Let's see. So starting tomorrow at this website, you can go to this and they will direct you to a link to sign up for attending SmackDown. They usually do it a couple of days in advance of each show. Like I said, for Raw, they did it Saturday morning. I happened to get in, so I'm not going to worry about SmackDown. Actually, honestly, Friday I'm busy doing the premiere of Dads on Wrestling on my channel, and also just a lot of things going on. So anyway, WWEThunderdome.com. There you go. There it is right there. Cody, that's what I'm afraid is happening, because we all know how that goes on the DQ channel, don't we? Reporter Radio says, I honestly think they pulled the trigger on Orton and Drew too soon. Could Orton and Christian have been saved for SummerSlam to extend the Edge-Orton feud? I don't think they wanted to put Christian into a full-time program. So that's what I think happened there. Actually, I already was on Raw, I think. I don't know that, but I think. I was definitely on Main Event, which was their syndicated show. I know you can see me after Ali's match, which I don't know. What day does Main Event air? Like, I don't know. Is it on Hulu? What the hell do they show that on? I know it's on the network, but it takes like a month to get to the network, which is a pain in the butt. But anyway, so I will be on Main Event for sure. After Ali's match, you can clearly see me, ball cap, pink t-shirt. Clear as day. Can't miss good old JM on Main Event this week. Ali versus a gentleman who is mainly a fixture of the WWE Underground, Raw Underground segments with Shane McMahon. I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu as well, Ken. I don't know that, but I think that. I'll have to check Hulu this week with each day. Like I said, they were plugging this weekend's Payback pay-per-view, so I assume it's going to go up either Friday or Saturday, but I don't know. because I haven't kept up with main event in a long time because it's no reason to watch. But apparently I'm going to be on, so that's kind of cool. I understand what you meant about Christian being full time, but even a SummerSlam, Christian is on the no list. Like he can't do anything. Like he is now where Edge was 9 years ago, where Paige is now, where Steve Austin was when he retired. So it was just for heat. It was just for heat. Edge, Christian, Big Show, it's all for heat until Edge comes back. I guarantee he'll be back. There you go. So anyway, thank you guys. I know I kind of went off the rails there. I had to get that off my chest because I didn't want to carry that to the outside world. I have to go outside today. I don't want to go, but I have to take my son to the dentist, and it just sucks. I don't want to deal with going to the freaking. And trust me, WWE doesn't want to mess around with concussion history. I know firsthand how dangerous concussions are. Like you guys understand. I for the first time in 19 years, I saw exactly what is going on between these ears on an MRI screen. It was ugly. It was ugly. And I don't mess around with concussions. And to be honest with you, it kind of irritated me they used the word skull fracture last night with Drew, because I had a double skull fracture when I had my car accident in 2001. So kind of like, God, really, guys? Why can't we just say he's injured and just leave it at that? Why do we have to be so specific and use details that some people will know? Bullshit. I know I'm complaining about the product. I told you people I'm complaining about the product, but I have firsthand reasons for that. I have personal interest in the lack of terminology use, so that's the difference. Damn it. I am interested in Retribution only to see what's going to happen, right? So, main event was 2 matches. It was Ali and the guy, and then I don't remember who the other match was. I'm sorry, but if they air it in order, it was the first match on main event. So, again, I don't know how they set it up. I'll keep tabs on it, but if you guys happen to see it and I don't, let me know, and I'll do a watch along of main event on one of my special streams, a special edition show for Championship Ever. All right, guys. Actually, I was on the whole night. I got brought into the Thunderdome at 4 or 7 Eastern, and I didn't leave till Raw was over. I was there the whole 4 hours. There wasn't action the entire time. Obviously, during main event, there was quite a few breaks or lulls. But once the action got going, man, it was like we were there. It was kind of cool. Like I said, the Thunderdome experience in and of itself was very innovative and very cool. I know Noah was there as well. I know I'm pretty sure TJS was there too. So it was cool that I got to be a part of the show again. I haven't been to a live WWE show, I don't think, since Survivor Series 2018. No, I'm sorry. Take that back. SmackDown on Fox premiere. Forgot about that. Yeah, so I haven't been to a WWE show in a year. I mean, granted, nobody's been to a WWE show in a year. But I hadn't been to a live show since SmackDown when it was on Fox, the premiere on Fox back in October at Staples Center. I don't think I've been to a wrestling show, period, since then. I don't think I have, anyway. No, I haven't. Huh. Anyway. All right. Yeah, Diab, you'll have to watch the on demand of this on all the channels, because I went into quite a tizzy. So stay tuned for that. Or come on back for that. All right. Since I got out what I wanted to get out, let me switch gears real quick here. We'll go to that. No, that's already up there. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, it still has Meach'S Musings. So, all right. Ciampa's a possibility for Retribution. Dijak, if they want to just not worry about being random with the people on the participant list, then, whatever. So, all right. Let me run my commercials, and then I will say goodbye. Where's my videos? There they are. There you go. That's coming up. Also, I have to give kudos to my boy Greg Cherry, the what do you call it? The NoDQ.com Wrestling Trivia Champion, the co-host Wrestling Rewind, the all-around awesome guy, because yesterday was the debut of the Greg Cherry Show over on the Greg Cherry brand. If you're watching a Greg Cherry brand, all one of you, thank you. I appreciate that. Tune in tomorrow. Greg Cherry Show is back. I believe he's going to go at 1 Eastern, 10 Pacific. I don't know that for sure. And then at some point tomorrow we'll do Rewind, Greg and I don't know what time, but we will try to get her done. Hopefully. I'm hoping. Hoping. Okay. So that is that. Again, this week on Dads, we're doing the top 10 SummerSlam matches of all time. That is this Friday, exclusively on the Jeff Meach'S Network YouTube page, because I had to pre-tape that. And, it is what it is. It's kind of a bitch to live stream, but we proved that last week with Rewind, how much of a pain in the butt it is to live stream a pre-tape with you guys coming in as commentary. So we're not doing that more. Yes, I have Greg Cherry, the undefeated trivia champion for the past 2.5 years. And next Friday on the Greg Cherry brand, he will be defending the title once again. So there you go. Over 900 days. He's inching closer to 1,000. And as promised, if he gets to 1,000, there will be a party. Oh, yes. There will be a party the first Friday in December. Stay tuned for that. Okay. So let's see what else I want to plug here before I send you guys on your merry way. I think that was it. Let me just get rid of some of this clutter shit here in my thing, because there's a lot of junk in here as usual. All right. Okay, we don't need that anymore, and we don't need that anymore. Okay, these I do want to plug, so bear with me here. let's see here. I don't know how to do this. That's good. So over on my Twitter at _ Jeff Meach'M, you can vote for which match you guys want us to watch on the September 2nd edition of Wrestling Rewind. That's 1 week from tomorrow. You can have us watch Nature Boy versus Wahoo from 85, Stunning Steve versus The Dragon from 92, Hunter versus Flair from 2002, or the IC title match between Jeff Hardy and Umaga from 2007. That was on Monday Night Raw. All these happened on September 2nd in history, so you guys make the selection. And then over on my other Twitter, which is what this show is being broadcast on right now. So hello out there to J Meach Podcast. I appreciate you guys watching, which none of you are watching right now, so I'm talking to nobody over on the Twitter side. But you can go on that Twitter page and find the poll for which match from Unforgiven 2001 you guys want us to watch on Wrestling Rewind on September 23rd. Will it be the Fatal 4-Way WWF Tag Title match? Will it be the WWF Hardcore title match? Will it be the WWF Intercontinental title match? Or will it be the handicap match for the WCW Championship? That's all coming up on the 23rd of September, so stay tuned for that. And, of course, next Monday, 1 week from yesterday, Talk Wrestling is back. It'll be on the No DQ brand. It'll be on the Jeff Meach'M Network. And that'll be next Monday, back in the regular time slot of 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, just prior to the start of Monday Night Raw, because I ain't doing the Thunderdome no more. So whatever. Ken says, I know I'm probably the only one that's voting for Steamboat and Austin, considering Steamboat's one of my favorites, and Hero and Austin one of my favorites. If I was voting, I would vote for Steamboat and Austin. Damn good match for the World Television title on an episode of WCW Saturday Night, which is on the network, so you can watch it there. Here you go. I put this out there to the contestants I have in the queue for the next episode of Wrestling Trivia Challenge, and nobody's got this. So I'm going to throw this out there to you guys, and let's see if you guys can get it in a short amount of time without Googling. Don't be researching. Just hang on one second. Let me see if I can get this typed in. Hell with it. That's good. So my question to all of you is, and this is a WCW question, so keep that in mind. Who are the two participants in the final match in which the NWA World Heavyweight Championship was defended on WCW television? Who was the champion? Who was the challenger? All right, there we go. There is the question I am posing to all of you right there. There it is. Who was the champion? Who was the challenger in the final match in which the NWA Championship was defended on WCW television? The actual NWA title. The title. Throw that out there very clearly. Meach'M, would you say that Steamboat and Austin are underrated adversaries in their respective careers? Yes. Steve has made it very clear how much he respected Ricky and how much Ricky did for him in his career. Ricky Steamboat was a very great opponent for a lot of people early on in their careers. So yeah, I would have to say that they're very underrated each other. Let's see, Brendan, you're totally wrong. The two of you that also answered may or may not have partial credit. Okay, I'm sorry. Brendan's okay. Yeah. Brendan, your first answer is wrong. Your second answer is possibly wrong, possibly right. And Michael, your answer may or may not be right also. So throw it out there. Anyway, a lot of things going on here on YouTube. Aaron and the gang will be on in about an hour and 20 with their predictions for Payback. That's coming up this afternoon at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on the No DQ side of things. So stay tuned for that. Then tomorrow we have Rewind. We have the Greg Cherry Show. Aaron will do his review of, I think, AEW tomorrow, NXT Thursday, or maybe the other way around. No, because AEW is on Thursday this week, so it'll be NXT tomorrow, AEW Wednesday. Psycho Jet Black, you are also partially correct in your answer. And I'll leave the hints there. Let me see if I think I had that picture I saved. Let me see if I can get it to myself. That way you guys can see what I saved. Let's see here. Where is that picture? I put your picture away. There it is. All right. So there is. I'm going to bring it up here momentarily. See if somebody gets it while I'm in here screwing with it. So there's that. All right. So Michael seems sure of his answer, at least part of his answer. He seems steadfast in his resolve. So we'll see if anybody can pick up on what I've said and put the pieces together. Because I was very surprised. I thought sure that I was going to be wrong when I vetted this because I read a book about the end of the NWA era with WCW that basically shot my theory through the roof, through a hole in my theory, but I was still right, so it was good. Yeah, it wasn't a book I read. It was actually a report by Mr. Meltzer. JM, will you reveal the answer in minutes in the show? It's in a few minutes. I will reveal the answer if nobody gets it. Dwayne, you are partially correct. The book, okay, there is a book about the Big Gold that it details the history of what we're talking about. It's called Big Gold. It's by Dick Bourne, research with Dave Milliken. It's on Amazon. It is a wonderful book. I own the book. I bought it the minute I knew it existed, and I love it. Meach'S Musings earlier, it's like before you came in, Psycho Jet Black was just me ranting about the Thunderdome and how angry I was at the people. What do you call it? Screwing up the Thunderdome broadcast with the pictures and the videos. It was terrible. Michael, you are still partially correct. Musings is normally my rant about whatever show. Psycho Jet Black. Talk wrestling is strictly wrestling. However, I've calmed down. I feel better. I feel better, so much better. What's that from, Kate? What's that from, parents? Anybody know? Anyway, so I'm just doing a little bit. But I threw this question out there to see if anybody gets it, and then once the question is answered correctly, I will reveal the picture, and off I go and go get changed for the dentist appointment with my son. Like, I'm gonna go outside. I don't want to go outside. It's too hot to go outside. There's people. Psycho Jet Black, you are partially correct. Everybody's just dancing around it, man. They're tiptoeing around the correct answer. Keep in mind when the NWA and WCW had their final little falling out. So go off that. Just try to do it without Googling if you guys can help it. That'd be tremendous. I actually didn't know this until earlier this year when I saw the footage on the source I saw it on. So I was surprised, but it is true. It has been vetted. I have checked. Dwayne, you are partially correct, but that is not the 100% correct answer. I don't want to go outside because of anybody. I don't want to go nowhere. I want to stay my happy ass at home in my air conditioning with my water bottle right here. It's empty, I think. We have a winner. Michael Gonzalez with the answer that I was looking for. Boom, there it is right there from WCW Saturday Night on August 21st, 1993. It was the NWA World's Champion Ric Flair defending against the franchise, the man called Sting. Very good, Michael. You get a gold star from good old JM today. Well done, sir. Bravo. I applaud your efforts, my friend. There it is right there. Well done, sir. So let's get all the gaga out of the way. There you go. So it was, you can see what happened was Flair came back to WCW in 1993, as we know, at Super Brawl. And if you guys ever seen Super Brawl 3, which I highly recommend, it's kind of an interesting show. But Barry Windham becomes the NWA champion at that show. And Flair straps the big gold around Barry, and Barry gives him a what the hell look, and they kind of do a standoff. Flair bows out of the ring. Barry reigns all the way through Beach Blast, which was the precursor to Bash at the Beach the following year. And Flair became champion again for the 10th time. I think it was 10 at that time. Again, they said 10 on WCW TV, but I think they were counting the WWF ones also because he was a 10-time world champion. I don't know. And then the feud that Flair went into after that was with Ravishing Rick. As you guys pointed out, it was Flair and Rude at Fall Brawl in September. However, literally 4 days before Fall Brawl was the yes, he did beat the Great Muta at Super Brawl. Thank you for reminding me. I didn't mention that to him. Yeah, he beat the Great Muta, who beat Masachono, who won the tournament after Ric Flair left with the title. So then it all circles around again. So they're getting ready to have a title match at Fall Brawl for the NWA title. And the NWA, WCW leaves the NWA, says, we're done dealing with the Gaga. I'm over it, whatever. And they have the belt with them, right? So they're promoting an NWA World title match. And there's courts involved and injunctions and all kinds of shit. And basically, they were prevented from calling it an NWA title match. So they simply said it was for the World Heavyweight Championship, which it was, because it was the big gold belt. There was a world title match at Fall Brawl, I think. Or no, Vader may have been in the War Games. I think Vader was in the War Games that night with Sid and Harlem Heat against the Shockmaster and Sting and Davey Boy and whoever else, Dustin Rhodes. So it was promoted as the world title match at that show. But it was not for the NWA title. It was for what would become known as the WCW International Championship. Yeah, Jim Herd was fired not too long after Flair left, which I'll have a pizza with everything, please. Thank you very much. Was Wyndham the top heel? I think he stayed a heel for the rest of his career besides his U.S. Express run. Okay, so Barry turned heel when he went back to Crockett. He was babyface for a while, had a great series of matches with Flair, including the match where the big gold belt debuted on Valentine's Day of '86 at Battle of the Belts 2 in Florida. But as we all know, he turned on Luger after the Clash of Champions in '88 and helped the Horsemen regain the World Tag Team titles, became a Horseman himself. And other than, I want to say they had him turn babyface when he was the Stalker in the WWF, but I don't remember. I didn't get to watch a lot back then because my grades were such shit. I was banned from watching wrestling by my mother. So I didn't get to see a lot of that stuff. So, yeah. All right. You guys got the question. I appreciate that. Thank you for playing along. I've been going almost an hour, which I did not intend to do. I really didn't. I meant to be out of here well before 5:47 Eastern. So thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget, coming up at the in the 7 o'clock hour for Pacific, I think he was Ken, but I don't know for sure. He may have been. I'll have to go back and look at that. Anyway, coming up at the top of the 7 o'clock hour, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, over on the NoDQ.com side of things is the NoDQ.com official prediction show for Payback, which, of course, is this Sunday. And you can catch my predictions for Payback this coming Thursday on the Jeff Meacham Network. If you guys are watching on NoDQ, come on over to JMN, and we'll give you my thoughts on what's going to happen this Sunday in the Thunderdome. Thank you all very much. Much appreciated. And if you like the show, please subscribe. The subscription button's down there at the bottom, wherever channel you're watching this on. We appreciate it. All of you being here. We will see you guys at 7 Eastern on the NoDQ side of things for the official predictions Payback.